Swimmers not braving the North Sea. I mean, the North Sea is probably going to be the coldest place in England. In the water, it's the coldest place in the UK, I would imagine. But they braved it on New Year's Day. Loads of well, they're only showing the sexy ladies here running in their great outfits. There's hundreds of people in the water. Generally, you get loads of old people, don't they? They've got swimming clubs and they've been doing it for years. They every year, even every day, even. But I mean, on Christmas Day specifically, and on New Year's Day, it's a tradition to go in the water. But all the young fillies and all the young lads are all going out and doing it with their with their outfits. Some are dressed as sailors here. Some have got the speedos on, and some of them are probably like, it's a good hangover cure, isn't it? Dumping yourself in the minus temperatures of the water. So yeah, it's a good idea. Tyne and Wear, that is. So if you want to do it next year, Whitley Bay, Tyne and Wear. But don't have to go to Tyne and Wear. It's freezing cold in the water anywhere around the country. So do it anywhere. Over that, I'll just have a cold shower. If you're in Birmingham, like where I'm from, if you can't get to one of the seaside resorts, just have a freezing cold shower and go, yeah, I've done the New Year's Day tradition, freezing cold shower. I'll tell you what, there's a guy, what's his name? I forget now. Something Huff. There's a guy who does like this mental, tells you how to sort of handle your fight and flight and stuff like that. It's all about mental progression and sort of, what's the word? I don't know what the word is, but anyway, it teaches you how to sort of handle anxiety and things like that. Mills Huff, I think his name is. But one of the main things he does, you see him in the Arctic and everything, taking expeditions and that, and teaching people how to walk through the Arctic with just a pair of boxer shorts on or something, and not feel the cold, and like stop shivering and deal with your mentality. I've spoke about this some time ago, I believe, but the point of it is that your fight and flight, because when you jump into the freezing cold water, you automatically start shivering and want to jump back out, and you kind of panic and that fight and flight kicks in. But then if you can handle it and stick around and then kind of try and refocus your mind and stand under the cold water, all of a sudden, I've done it as well, and the cold water stops being cold. You get used to it, and it becomes almost warm. Obviously you don't want to stay under there too long, as you become hypothermic. But I imagine that's the same like when you jump into that North Sea and whatnot. You jump in because it's freezing cold. I've been in the ice baths as well, and all of a sudden, at the first you just want to jump out of there, and your panic kicks in, and all of a sudden you can relax and just take it on board, and that's how you can control your anxiety. So if you have any kind of those problems, check him out. Hoff is his surname, but he's got some really good tips on doing that.